Hello everyone, right here I have a 2021 Proton X50 1.5 Turbo Executive. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. The X50 in Malaysia does come standard with a remote engine start system. So to use it, make sure the car is locked and then press and hold this button. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in, and upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. Also standard for the X50 in Malaysia is Proton's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the ribbed area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the X50, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. A rack and pinion steering system with electric power assistance is what the X50 uses. The executive trim gets a leatherette steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2 and a flat bottom design. Standard issue for the X50 is a 7-speed dual-clutch automated manual transmission. Also known as a DCT in short, this transmission uses 2 clutches, one for odd gears and another for even gears. The aim of a DCT is to provide faster shift times and improved fuel consumption when compared to regular automatic transmission. This transmission features a manual shifting option, selected via the gear lever. Front and rear parking sensors along with a reverse camera with active guidance signs are present with the executive trim. Safety features for the X50 Executive include 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, traction control, hill hold assist, hill descent control, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. The executive trim comes with a set of 17-inch 5 twin-spoke silver alloy rims. The rims on this car are wrapped in GT Comfort SUV 520 215/60 R17 tires. The disc brakes are ventilated in front and solid at the rear, while the suspension comprises McPherson struts up front and a torsion beam setup out back. Proton's second crossover SUV after the X70 is called the X50. Unlike the larger X70 which plays in the C segment market, the smaller X50 is a B segment vehicle. However, like the X70, the X50 is also a rebadge of a Geely vehicle. In the case of the X50, it is based on the Geely Binyu. While it may be a rebadge in terms of overall design, the X50 is unique in its own sense as it is the only right-hand drive model when compared to the Chinese market Binyu, which is also known as the Geely Coolray for international markets. The X50 rides on Geely's B-segment modular architecture platform and it is built in Malaysia since day one. Apart from Malaysia, the X50 is also sold in Mauritius and South Africa. The X50 was first revealed on 12 September 2020 before it went on sale in Malaysia just over 6 weeks later on 22 October 2020. For the Malaysian market, 4 X50 variants are available, 1.5 Turbo Standard DCT, 1.5 Turbo Executive DCT, 1.5 Turbo Premium DCT, and 1.5 TGDi Flagship DCT. This X50 is powered by the JLH 3G15TD 1.5 litre, dual overhead cams, 12 valves, turbocharged inline-3 petrol engine. This engine is equipped with variable valve timing and multi-point fuel injection. It produces 148 horsepower at 5500 rpm and 226 Nm of torque at 1500 to 4000 rpm. The fuel tank carries 45 litres of petrol, and the combined fuel consumption for the X50 1.5 Turbo DCT is 6.5 litres per 100 km. The X50 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the X50 Executive include automatic manual leveling LED projector headlights, LED daytime running lights, LED cornering lights, LED front fog lights, LED indicators for the front and the sides, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, rear fog light, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, a gloss black grille with red outline, a rear spoiler, and quad exhaust pipes. Speakers right there, and down there, bottle holder, storage, window lock, central locking, mirror controls, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side is the only side that gets a full automatic function in both directions. Traction control, interior brightness adjustment, headlight level adjustment, Proton door sills, and the driver's seat in this X50 Executive does get full manual adjustments. This lever adjusts the seat back, this lever adjusts the seat height, while this bar down here adjusts the seat position. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Very simple manual air conditioning controls. The air conditioning display is shared with the infotainment display located right above. But back to the air conditioning controls. You have your temperature control, front and rear defrost, different modes, recirculation, fan speed, off, and air conditioning. And within this display, you have an additional air conditioning max option. Storage. More storage down here, together with a USB port and a power outlet. Eco and Sport driving modes, hill descent control, parking sensors, and right here you have the X50's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or a traffic jam. The car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. More storage right here, together with cup holders. The X50 Executive comes with the GKUI touchscreen head unit. This system features an 8-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, navigation, and 4 speakers. The stock sound system that the X50 uses is actually not that bad. We are currently in the Bluetooth music menu. You have your Bluetooth device name, album art will show up here if present, you have your song title, artist will show down here if present, play pause, you can go back a song, go for the song, select music or radio. If you hit this button, you can bring up USB music. And to go back to the main menu, hit the Proton icon. Right here we are in your main menu where you can go to your Proton member page, bring up your navigation, right here we have the maps. Right up here you can search for points of interest, road, address, bring up your navigation settings. Right up here, your various map views, 2D, 3D, north, and back to 2D. You have your network connection right here. You can zoom in and out. And back to the main menu, you can search, enter your home address or enter your work address. To bring up your list of apps, hit the left button. And right here you can look at your weather, phone, media, navigation, settings, Jukes music, QD link, voice command, themes, video, member center, and look at your photos. If you swipe from the top down, you can activate your touchscreen sound, your automatic folding mirrors, speed sensitive volume adjustment. You have your volume to the left and to the right. You have your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mute, and whatnot. And down here, this button brings up your screensaver. If you press and hold on the button, it turns off the display, and obviously it turns off the system. And you have your two physical volume buttons down here as well, as shown earlier. Electronic central locking. As shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, twist this knob to the top. Wiper controls. Light and indicator controls. Cruise control and speed limiter controls. Voice control, Bluetooth telephone control. Home, mute, seat track, volume, different mode selection, and if you press this button, you can go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Once you press this, use the left and right arrows to go between the different main menus, and use the toggle switch up and down to go through the different submenus. Right now, trip meter, current speed, fuel consumption since the last startup, average fuel consumption, instant fuel consumption, range, elapsed time, average speed, warning list, menu settings. Right here, you can go to your vehicle settings, trip meter settings, time, unit, and return back to the main menu. Next up, navigation, multimedia, Bluetooth phone, and back to your trip meter. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Adjustable front center armrest with storage down below. Manual dimming, rear view mirror, LED reading lights. They also double up as your interior lights. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, storage, the rear seat backs in the X50 do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. This one folds down the right seat, while the one on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get slightly more than this. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are comfortable as well. There are storage pockets on the front seat backs. rear aircon vents with a couple of USB ports for charging right above, and storage down below. Rear center armrest with cup holders, and right above, for both sides at the back are grip handles and hooks. You can find hooks on the B-pillars as well. Rear LED reading lights, To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad beneath the T of the Proton badge. Boot space in the X50 is 330 litres with all the seats in place. As shown earlier, the rear seat backs can be folded down. This, along with removing the cargo cover, will yield a larger boot space. To the left of the boot is a light. Under the boot floor is some storage along with the vehicle's warning triangle, jack, toolkit, and spare tyre. The rear doors in the X50 do open quite wide and an almost 90-degree angle, which does aid entry into and exit from the rear seats. Adjustable headrests, front and rear. Speakers, window control, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2021 Proton X50 1.5 Turbo Executive. Thanks for watching and goodbye.